The San Francisco 49ers, an emblem of perseverance, innovation and excellence, have established themselves as one of the most notable franchises in the history of the National Football League (NFL). With a history spanning more than 7 decades, this team has not only left an indelible mark on American football but has also cultivated a rich tradition and a fervent global fan base. This biography seeks to explore the evolution of the team from its humble beginnings to becoming a sporting power, highlighting its golden eras, the milestones achieved and the legendary figures who have worn the red and gold. History and Foundation. Founded in 1946 as a member of the All-America Football Conference (AAFC), the San Francisco 49ers joined the NFL in 1950, following the merger of both leagues. Named after the gold prospectors of 1849, the team quickly became ingrained in the sports culture of San Francisco, California. From their inception, the 49ers showed promise, standing out for their competitive spirit and their ability to challenge established teams. Golden era. The true golden era of the 49ers began in the 1980s, under the direction of coach Bill Walsh, who implemented the innovative offensive system known as the West Coast offense. This strategy revolutionized the game and led the team to its first Super Bowl title in 1981, marking the beginning of a dynasty. During this era, figures such as Joe Montana, Jerry Rice and Steve Young not only defined the team's success but also the standard of excellence in the NFL, accumulating a total of 5 Super Bowl titles between 1981 and 1994. 21st century and renewal. Entering the new millennium, the 49ers faced challenges that tested their resilience. The transition from legendary figures to new stars, such as Patrick Willis, Frank Gore and, most recently, Jimmy Garoppolo, signaled a period of renewal and adaptation. Despite the ups and downs, the team managed to stand out again, reaching the Super Bowl in the 2012-2013 season and in the 2019-2020 season, demonstrating its ability to reinvent itself and compete at the highest level. Team culture and fans. The 49ers culture, built on dedication, teamwork and the constant pursuit of excellence, has inspired generations of fans and players alike. The passion of its fan base, known as the Faithful, has been a fundamental pillar in the team's most challenging and glorious moments. This symbiotic relationship between team and fans has helped create an electrifying atmosphere at Levi's Stadium, the home of the 49ers since 2014. Impact and legacy. The San Francisco 49ers have left an indelible mark on professional sports, not only for their achievements on the field but also for their impact off it. Through community and philanthropic initiatives, the team has demonstrated a commitment to the values of unity, respect and social responsibility. Furthermore, the influence of his tactical and strategic innovations has spread throughout the NFL, evidencing his role in the evolution of American football. Key characters in the history of the 49ers. Bill Walsh, the architect of the dynasty. Bill Walsh, known as the Genius, was the mastermind behind the 49ers transformation into an NFL power during the 1980s. His innovative West Coast offense changed the game, emphasizing short, precise passes to advance through the field. Walsh led the team to 3 Super Bowl titles, XVI, XIX, XXIII, and left a legacy that transcends sports, influencing coaches and players alike. Joe Montana, Return of the King. Joe Montana, nicknamed Joe Cool, is considered one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Under his leadership, the 49ers won 4 Super Bowls, XVI, XIX, XXIII, XXIV. Famous for his calm under pressure, Montana was a 3-time Super Bowl MVP, cementing his place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Jerry Rice, the best receiver in history. Jerry Rice, who joined the 49ers in 1985, revolutionized the wide receiver position and established himself as the all-time leader in most statistical categories for receptions, yards and touchdowns. His work ethic, skill and longevity on the field make him an iconic figure not only for the 49ers but for the NFL as a whole. Steve Young, from substitute to legend. Steve Young, who was initially Joe Montana's backup, emerged as one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league. With his victory in Super Bowl XXIX and his game MVP, Young demonstrated his prowess in both the passing and running game, securing his place in the Hall of Fame. Emblematic moments. The catch 1982. One of the most iconic moments in NFL history occurred during the 1981 NFC Championship game, when Joe Montana threw a desperation pass into the back of the end zone, miraculously caught by Dwight Clark. This game not only secured the victory over the Dallas Cowboys but also symbolized the beginning of the 49ers dynasty. Super Bowl XXIII 1989 Super Bowl XXIII is remembered for the epic 92-yard drive led by Joe Montana in the final minutes of the game, culminating in a John Taylor touchdown. This victory against the Cincinnati Bengals not only secured the third Super Bowl title for the 49ers but also solidified Montana's legend as one of the greats in critical situations. The transition from Montana to Young. The transition from Joe Montana to Steve Young was a defining period for the 49ers, marked by both controversy and continued success. Young, after years as a backup, led the team to victory in Super Bowl XXIX, proving that the 49ers could continue their legacy of excellence even in an era of change. Ultimately, the San Francisco 49ers have transcended their role as an American football team to become a symbol of innovation, excellence and resilience. From its humble beginnings to its rise as a sports dynasty, the franchise has faced challenges and changes with determination, always emerging stronger. Through their achievements on the field, their cultural impact and their commitment to the community, the 49ers have cemented their legacy as one of the most respected and successful organizations in the history of professional sports.